Dan Watts. Good morning, Dan.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, nice to see you. We were just talking a little bit about the Olympics. Did you get into it this year?
Yeah, I did. We were kind of talking a little bit before. Every year I just think, oh, the Olympics is on, probably tune in a little bit. And yeah, I really was dialed in this year.
If there was a sport, an Olympic sport that Dan Watts would try to get ready for in LA, what would it be?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be, really trying to make the golf team. Be playing 2-3 rounds a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting the dogs at the turn, just doing the whole bit. And
I always wondered if, and Bert, I'll ask you this too. If you were a PGA Tour player, would you stop and get a dog at the turn and a beer and things like that? Would you take it all in?
Well, only if you're playing bad or playing well. That's the rule for eating the dogs and drinking on the course. If you're playing bad or playing well.
Okay, fair
if you're
enough.
playing okay, you just let it ride.
Yeah. Unless you're Matt Kuchar, then you just pick up your ball and.
That was something.
I
wasn't
thought
it?
I had some friends who were tightwads.
Oh.
It turns out Matt Kuchar might be the biggest of them all. That was crazy.
Yeah. I don't think that's the first story of him being a little tight in the wallet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, water quality was a big part of the Olympics.
It was.
The river, even in the Olympic dining hall, people were concerned. And there's a lot of countries now where the majority of the water that people drink is desalinized. We're pretty lucky.
Especially where we live here, surrounded by all the Great Lakes. And,
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paris spending $1.4 billion to clean the river up.
Wow.
I mean, amazing.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, $1.4 billion.
Wow.
So the triathletes could swim in the river, right, Bert?
Yeah, and I don't even think they were able to. I know that there were some athletes got sick afterwards.
Yeah.
Would you have swum in it?
In the river?
Yeah.
If there was a chance that I could have won a lawsuit afterwards, possibly, yeah.
Where are they going to do it in 4 years in LA?
Well,
in the ocean? And I mean,
I don't know.
Are there rivers over there? Are there big
Not that
bodies of water?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah,
I think
same.
they have one inland lake. No, it'll be interesting to see what LA does.
How are people going to get from point A to point B in Los Angeles?
It's going to be tough. I've heard a couple of reports that's going to be really spread out, even possibly used in California.
Yeah.
Up to the Bay Area. Heard some rumors maybe the golf will be at Pebble. That'd be something.
Yeah.
That
would
not
be cool.
not for sure, but I think they're going to have to spread it out a little bit because it's going to be. I mean, it's a nightmare anyways.
Yeah.
And then you get the Olympics in town. I mean, it'd be tough.
Well, they've got a tough act to follow. Paris sure put on the show.
Yeah, they did.
So you've had your family since 1966. What a
Yeah.
great
Amazing.
family company. And all throughout the summer, as we participate in these community events, there's a lot of things like walks and runs and festivals where you provide the water. It's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, we try not to say no. There are a lot of people around here doing a lot of great things, a lot of runs and just different events, all kinds of stuff we donate water to. So, we never mind when people come and ask. We try to have enough on hand that we can dish it out. This year we actually ran out of water.
We know that.
We did. We had we've been helping out at some of the concerts over at the I forget the name of the venue there, the Wayland Golf.
Yes,
Complex.
Apex.
Yeah, that's right. And so we've been helping out with some of those concerts, and those can be pallets of water and the Balloon Festival and different runs, things like that.
I know you started in the business when you were little. You'd go into work. And you've got a couple little ones. Have they started to come into work a little bit with you?
Not so much. I mean, my oldest is 7 now.
Right.
So, but I'll tell you what, my son thinks the coolest thing about what we do is that with all our locations, we own about 5 forklifts, and there's nothing cooler than having forklifts and and his uncle owns a tractor store.
Perfect.
So he's all into that type of stuff. Every time he comes by, I got to give him a ride on the forklift, and he always wants to know what color is your forklift in Indiana and what color is your forklift here. He knows them all now. He knows where the red one is, where the gray one is.
Is it when you were young like that? Were you able to see yourself, working in the business and taking it over, or were you just
Not really.
Just being a kid?
Yeah, just being a kid, and it just just looked like a lot of work, and you want to be a pro baseball player, you're gonna go and be a doctor, a firefighter, or whatever. Being a guy that installs water softeners or something isn't the coolest thing to a kid, but it really taught me a lot of lessons, and it's a great it's a great business for a
Yeah.
kid to work in because there's so much going on, and you can start just helping clean the shop up and just taking pride, and then
Yeah.
eventually you realize, well, I don't think I'm going to make the pros. So
All roads lead to men's league.
That's right.
That's my motto. So, but yeah, it's cool, and it's got to be cool for you having your kids around
Yeah.
the shop, bring back some
yeah,
memories. I'm sure.
definitely.
Well, we appreciate the water and the refreshment you provide in the CMB Green Room every day for our shows. And thanks for coming in today.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
Dan.
you guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Tri-County Waters, Dan Watts. More of the morning show after this.